Real estate stories. Okay, here's one about what it takes to be a real estate agent and how you always have to be available and be in contact with your clients. Now, I'm not complaining at all. If it sounds like I'm complaining, it's just a fact of life. If I've got deals, I need to be talking to my clients. I can't disappear. So it's really hard to take a vacation. And so I had planned a trip with my daughter, and we were going to go kayaking. Now, I grew up in a little town called Charlotte Lake. Some of you guys know if you follow me on Facebook. And we were going to go kayaking in a lake that's north of Charlotte Lake called Crotch Lake. Just happens to be beside Coxville, but that's a whole other story. So I planned this trip, but don't you know it, about a week before all this business comes pouring in. Again, not complaining the slightest. I'm very happy, but usually in the middle of deals, there's lots of communications that need to happen. And Crotch Lake, unfortunately, is in an area that doesn't have great cell phone connections. And I knew I was going to be there for 3 or 4 days. And so I was thinking, how the hell do I even power my cell phone? So I found in a hiking store here in Ottawa, this cool little hiking stove that's wood fired, but it also has a USB port on it and charger port. And I thought, okay, this is fantastic. Let's not talk about, why I didn't get a solar panel. But anyways, so trip planned. We go kayaking back at Crotch Lake. I get back there. On the best of times, I had 1 bar. But don't you know it? We're there for a day. Just as the deals were all starting to happen, it cloud covers over and starts to absolutely rain. It's going to rain for the next 3 days. And I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to pull out this stove. I'm going to get it going. I'm going to charge my phone. But I could not get it going. It took like 5 or 6 hours to even come close to charging my cell phone. And you had to put these little tiny sticks in it. So you're just spinning you felt like some little beaver constantly feeding this thing, and to cover it with a tarp. So I get the phone charged. I got a couple deals where I need to return an offer to a listing agent to kind of solidify a deal, to get this deal locked down, and it had to go out. So I'm struggling to get the phone charged because it's dead. And then I go to use the phone, and now it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. There's no bars. That gets us the cloud cover. I've got no reception whatsoever. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So I get in the kayak. I kayak across the lake to the tallest hill on another island across the lake. This is at pitch black dark. I climb that hill. I climb a tree on that hill. I know it sounds like a BS story, and it is absolutely not. I hold my phone out, and I had it turned off to conserve power because I just still didn't have a full charge. I turn it on. Lo and behold, I get 1 bar. Whoa! And I was able to send this deal. It took some like 10 minutes to send this attachment in an email. And it's like, stress relief, because I certainly had to get it in or I was going to lose this deal on the part of my buyer, which is absolutely, you cannot do. Anyways, I got it done. Unfortunately, I woke up in the morning. It was too stressful. I packed us out of there and went to see my mom in Charlotte Lake and sat there for the rest of the weekend. It was wet anyways, and got the deal done. And I did end up buying a charging solar panel, but even then, getting away with no cell connection is very hard to do, and I seldom do it now, even when you get an assistant or something like that. So that's a real estate story of the day. It's true. Things you have to do to stay in contact with your clients. Still then, I love it. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening.